I'm just so excited to have this initiative about repurposing subsidies and repurposing support on the global agenda, and to see the enthusiasm of the countries that have joined the Policy Action Coalition, who are range from the UK and Switzerland to Togo in terms of economic levels and capacities, etc. The political recognition of the need to do this is so important, and the analysis that has been presented here, and I'm sure the future analysis that will be done, is going to help those policymakers make good decisions about how to use their public largesse to help support these planetary goals. Thanks a lot.
This research is really at the heart of what needs to be done in order to attain these complex targets of reducing simultaneously carbon emissions and attaining development goals. So I want to congratulate, to acknowledge this work. More of it is needed, and just to say that one of the things that is emerging, and this is out of the work that we are doing at the nuclear economy, is that all these policies for getting the prices right, for doing these adjustments in the policies, including low carbon policies, are really at the heart of delivering better economic outcomes and more inclusive outcomes for the people. So welcome the continuation of this line of work. Thanks.
The questions just reiterate and re-energize us in terms of looking at the importance of this work as we move forward. And this is, and the next stage is, to us, the study is sort of foundational in the sense of developing a model, which of course needs to be built up and built out, but it's a start to look at looking at these kinds of trade-offs that we now need to take to the country level. And we'll be working with Anne and the Policy Action Coalition to start applying this modeling effort, bringing in the relevant dimensions and doing the analysis in a much more contextually relevant and in a specific way, so that we can actually provide the right kind of guidance. There are lots of issues, number of things that need to be done, and we want to work with the governments to start to see, and as Anne said, there's a lot of interest in the governments to try and move towards a much more resilient system as the climate change is already starting to bite. And I'm sure in post-COVID period, there will be even more focus on resilience and the need to focus on resilience. So we look forward to working with the Policy Action Coalition and IFPRI and to the further analysis on this. Thank you.
I want to give one more, just emphasize the key message from our research, that it was that we illustrated the reduction of domestic support and border measures as a way just to give some ideas on how these support measures can be reformed or repurposed in such a way that they can not only support farm incomes and productivity growth, but also provide the right incentives for reducing greenhouse gas emissions. And that, for me, it was the interesting part of this, just to give an illustration in order to give us some looking forward to see what else we can do. Thank you.
We've got multiple goals here, really, really fundamental, important goals like poverty reduction, resilience to climate change, mitigation of climate change. We're going to need multiple instruments to achieve those goals, getting prices for products, prices for carbon right, and we're going to need to look at productivity changes that can help us contribute to all of those goals, reducing land use change, and raising productivity, lowering poverty, improving resilience. We've got to use multiple instruments to get to those goals, and we've got to expand our choice of possible instruments by looking at research and development, structured research and development. Thank you.